Hi YouTube. Well, I was asked to do a follow-up video of some sort to my first video about how to thread this beauty, the Singer Industrial 400 W21 machine, which I believe this is from the early 1900s. It sure looks it anyway. It's lost its Singer logo here. There used to apparently be an oval plate, a gold plate, and I think it had Singer on it in some design. Those have long since been gone. I think this was used in a factory somewhere and then bought by someone who was just an avid sewer, or sewist, whatever the term is these days. So anyway, I'm doing a follow-up because Highway Star, also known as Dan, or I should say the other way around, asked me if I can post more videos for fun. Why not? So I think this machine in general is fun. It's old, it's beautiful in its own way, and Highway Star said it looks a little like a torpedo, kind of does. I also wanted to let you know that in my original video about the threading of the machine, I did post links. There are two links there. One is for the user manual, so that you can get a better idea how to use it, although it's looks like it's been photocopied and photocopied again, so it's not that clear, but I think it's good enough. And then the other one is a parts list. So the parts list may come in handy because a few people have asked me about the timing belt on here. Now, I'm not a mechanic. I'm going to assume this is not the timing belt. That's just motor belt, maybe. But under here, if it wasn't 5,000 pounds, I'd lift it up. And I'm only about 90-something pounds, 94. There is another belt under there that's kind of a jagged kind of belt, but it doesn't have any numbers on it. And I looked at it with a magnifying glass all around and I didn't see any numbers. So maybe the people who asked me that, maybe that parts list, which is very comprehensive, I just glanced through it though. It's in a PDF file, so I did post the link to that. I'm shocked by the number of people I was able to help doing the video of the threading. I mean, I'm so touched that I was even able to help anybody. I think that's great. Really happy about that because I love to sew. I don't do nearly enough of it. You know, job, responsibilities, things like that, that kind of really puts a damper on what you want to do rather than what you have to do. One of the things, if you watched my video with the threading, I got slammed by somebody who was very obnoxious, extremely obnoxious, slammed because I told people to step on the pedal while you're turning the wheel. And you know, in order to release the clutch, release the motor clutch so that it will turn freely. You know what? Well, first of all, I had to block the person because of the cursing and everything. It was just whatever. So I meant press it. I kept saying very slightly, ever so slight, just a tiny bit. Not like you're pressing it to the floor and you want to do 80 because you're racing somebody on the road. I didn't mean that. I just meant just a tiny bit. And you keep your fingers away from the needle when you do it. And if you do it just a little bit, it's not going to go flying. You're not going to kill yourself or, you know, stitch nice lines in your hand, you know, and you're up your arms. So I just thought that that was not only uncalled for, but I know YouTube has no patience for that. So that person I blocked. But again, when you are threading the machine, or you're trying to get the bobbin up, rather, and you're pressing on the pedal to release the clutch so you could turn the wheel, tiny bit. So, I mean, because I'm sure this person, well, I hope if they're blocked, they don't have access to this video, whatever. I also did, Highway Star, Dan, also asked me about the history of the machine. And on the Singer website, where you are able to look up by the serial number, you're able to look up the age of the machine, it said 1911 on that. But yet on, I guess, the copyright dates or whatever it is on the book itself, it says 1914, 1915, you know, all the way up to, I think it was the 1940s sometime. But it listed but you'll see it if you follow the link. It lists a whole bunch of different models. So I don't know. I already mentioned the timing belt. I mentioned parts list. I'm looking on my computer while I'm doing this. I just can't believe the amount of thanks. I'm just so happy. Oh, so happy. Yeah, people are saying no markings on my timing belt, just a brown, yeah. They can't tell which one to use. Anyway, all right. So, let's see, just one, oh, fun stuff. So Dan wanted fun stuff. All right. This is a little bit of fun, I think. When I bought this from a woman's family, and the woman had passed away. She used it in a factory. And Nellie, poor Nellie, had passed away, and that was her dream to get an industrial machine. So I bought it from her family because it was always my dream to have one. And in it, I still have all the things that she had in the drawer. Look at the old screwdriver from way back when. And I guess she must have kept it too from that time. Scissors. I mean, look, these are lethal weapons. And look at that. They've got to be about, I don't know, 6 inches, 7 inches. I mean, like I'd be afraid to use them. Old Sucrets, just all of these old things in here is just incredible. The original bottle, I don't know what that much. Oh wait, it says something on the top. I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on, but I don't know what that's from. Cough medicine or something. So there, it just came with all of these great things, and some I've added, but. Oh, even this. It was from an old shoe, like this lining from an old shoe. Just incredible. I love antique anything, and especially old machines. So, all right. I don't want to go from somewhat a little bit fun to boring. I just wish I knew more about oiling the machine. I have a little thing here, but I know I need more. But I know I go from fun to boring. Hope I didn't bore anybody. If you have any other questions, please ask. I'll do my best to answer them. And if you have anything to add, please feel free to add anything in the comments section if you're more familiar with the machine. Okay? In the meantime, this was fun making this. I hope this is more like a chat. It's like I'm chatting with my friends. Okay, well, everybody, happy sewing, and hopefully you'll leave some comments.